Hookin and Cookin with Freckles, Riverside. Hello everybody, welcome to Hookin and Cookin with Freckles, Riverside, where you learn all kinds of cooking tips and a little bit of hooking too. And today, Miss Carolyn Hitt. Oh! And let me tell you, this woman right here is a hit. She just makes me feel so happy and kind of a little lesbian. Well, thank you for letting me into your apartment. This is just fabulous.
Absolutely.
This is just all the colorful things around on the walls and everything. It's just fabulous. Let me ask you, have you ever been to the supermarket and you looked over and you saw a bag of gummy bears and you thought to yourself, how the hell do they make those? How do they make them? What are we making today, Carolyn?
Well, I like to call them Numb Drops, Freckles, because they kind of...
Numb you out?
Yeah. But technically what we're going to make today are cannabis gumdrops made with Rick Simpson Oil, which is a concentrated form of cannabis.
And that's legal here in the state of Washington.
It is absolutely legal.
The voters have voted and they said, did they not?
They did.
Unanimously, that pot is legal. So, Carolyn, what do we need to make this alchemic process come to fruition?
Well, let me tell you, Freckles. A flavored and an unflavored gelatin, a tiny bit of all-natural sweetener, citric acid that's going to add the tartness to it, a little bit of a lemon emulsion, the RSO, the cannabis oil, a black currant juice. Now, people can use any number of juices. I prefer the berry juices. I think they add a nice tartness to it.
What are these?
What are these? Oh, well, you know, when you're going to make gummies, you need some molds.
Oh,
right?
they're molds, like cookie molds,
like
but for
cookie molds, but for candies
oh my
and
God,
gummies.
look how cute that is.
Right?
That's dollar signs.
Those
You want to
dollar
know why? Because cooking and hooking's going all the way to the top. Let's get baked and get to cooking. Because, girl, I've been hooking all day. My pussy's tired. Oh. Okay, here we go. Okay, you have your saucepan on medium to low, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you don't want it to boil right now. We'll turn it up in a little bit. But right now, we're just going to get this RSO mixed in.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. We are going to use a gram.
Yes, ma'am.
Not a gram.
Oh, dear
a teaspoon. God. Let's remember, I'm no expert here. This is all just things that I
None of us are.
No
I mean,
expert.
life's a bitch.
Not an expert.
We're
not an expert. You got to keep these things out of the reach of children and animals.
Absolutely.
So we're going to put this in here.
Put your resin in the bowl and smoke it. In this case, cook it. I dare you to lick it.
Oh my goodness, you'd be so high. I'm basically just sort of getting it mixed into the juice so that when we put in the gelatin, it's evenly dispersed throughout all of the molds. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the sweetener. About 4 ounces. I'm using 2 packages. Yes. So we're going to add 1 teaspoon of lemon extract.
Oh, I love lemon.
The final thing before our next step, before we start to add the gelatin, we are going to add the tart and sour. You can turn anything super sour with a little bit of citric acid.
Yeah. My God, that's so not what I was expecting. It just went off in my mouth.
And we're actually going to use 1 whole tablespoon of tart and sour.
So these are really going to be tart. I'm so excited
these are
to
be
eat
super
some of
tart.
This. Oh my God.
And
the magic hat needs to keep on going.
Exactly.
The fire needs to burn until it's burnt out.
Exactly.
Hashtag cooking.
Hashtag cooking. Alright, and then we're going to add, Next, we're going to add our unflavored gelatin.
Gelatin. Isn't that like hooves of animals?
Well, you know, it is in there. That's why they're not vegan.
Oh.
Alright, Freckles, well, you can do this part with me. So,
here we
you're basically going to pour your gelatin evenly around.
Oh.
Evenly around all 4 of these little pellets.
Okay. But do you want to get it to a simmer at some point? Or?
We will. Actually, what we're going to do right now is we're going to put in all of the ingredients and we're going to let it sit.
Okay.
Because for whatever scientific gelatin reason.
And now you are putting in the what?
I'm putting in the flavored gelatin now, and this one happens to be lime. So we've got black currant juice and lime gelatin.
Oh my God, this sounds heavenly.
And then I'm basically just going to stir it up. I'm trying to get, and remember, with this particular one, with the Rick Simpson oil, it's very sticky. This is what happened. We forgot to add a 1/4 cup. Okay, we're going to pull it off.
Look how pretty the color is, too. This is nice.
We're going to pull it off and we're going to let it sit for about 10 minutes.
So then let's talk.
All right.
I've heard that you have been painting since April of last year, and every day you do a painting. Now this is crazy. I'm looking around here. I gotta be completely honest with you. This is one of the most inspiring things as an artist myself. I think to myself, this woman sits here every day. She eats that good Numb Drop, maybe, I don't know, and she really just,
oh, Freckles.
Jesus Christ.
Here, it's all right. It's all right. Don't worry. I know we can't take you.
No, I'm just more upset there's only one beer left. I don't care about your fucking floor. Jesus Christ.
Well,
that's true.
That's true.
Well, let me pat it out. Okay.
All right.
Carolyn Hitt, I just love following you on Instagram. What is your website?
Hit with art.
Oh. Hashtag.
Brilliant. Yeah, exactly.
You are brilliant.
Every day is so different, and I'm so different every day, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And it depends on how, like, you just don't ever know what the mood is going to be.
That's how I feel with my wigs.
Well, what am I doing?
Oh my God, when I'm giving a hand job in a car, I'm like, what am I doing?
What the hell am I doing?
Why am I jacking this man
Oh my God, but I have to do something.
$5. Okay, this is what I'm excited about. This one just turns me on. It looks like a nuclear bomb going off.
That's what it was in my mind. It was an explosion.
It is.
Well, it didn't start out as an explosion. It started out as a tree.
Oh, I see that now.
Right?
Okay, I can see it.
It was a tree, and that's what it was for me. But then as I went through it, I was like, ooh, I could see where this is a bit of an explosion.
I love art. I went to school for it. I love it.
All right, is our 10 minutes up?
I think we're getting close.
Okay. So now that we've let it sit for 10 minutes, right? We're going to put it on a medium to high, and now we're going to really stir it. Get it real liquidy and real glassy, and make sure that that's all mixed in.
One morning I went skinny dipping with the John. He said, Freckles, I'll give you $50 if you get naked and just jump in that lake with me. And I was like, you know what? Not only will I do that, I will give you a hand job while we are swimming, because this is the most romantic John I've ever had. I mean, it was like glass, ladies and gentlemen. How's it coming over here?
Right now we're going to take this liquid and we're going to pour it into this glass container.
Yes, we're going to go.
And we actually, this is a time-sensitive thing.
Okay, tell us why. What's happening?
Just because it's beginning to set. As soon as you take it off the heat, this is going to start setting.
Oh.
And you want to get it into the molds as quickly as possible so that it doesn't set on you.
And okay.
All right, so we pour it in the glass container. It makes it easier to pour into the molds. And now this is also a very tricky process.
Yeah, I have an idea. Why don't you put it on top of there just in case it spills over?
Oh, it won't. But
you're that good?
I'm pretty good.
Okay, well, let's see how good you are.
Let's see how good I am.
Well, let me get you some light.
This is You're right. Oh, God. Freckles was right. It spilled over.
I love the weird little voice you have for that.
Spilled over. Damn you, Freckles! Why did you get me drunk before making me do this? I said I wasn't an expert. And they got me very stoned. Okay, so we're gonna put these all in the freezer
with your art on it.
With to chill.
How much?
20 minutes to an hour.
And then they're ready to be
they're ready to pop out.
That's all right. So now we have these that were made earlier. This is a, say it with me, Numb Drop. Carolyn. Oh God, those are good. You want one?
Well, I don't have to work tomorrow.
Here, let me give it to the director. Here.
Yeah, we'll give it to the director.
Oh goodness.
I'll share one with the sound guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, now you can taste the wheat, but it is so tart from the
citric acid.
The citric acid. Jesus Christ, those are tart. But they are so divine you can barely taste the wheat. Hey Carolyn. Hey Carolyn.
Hey Freckles.
Why can't I feel my fucking leg? Oh, I feel like I'm flying on a kite. I'm high as fuck.
Super fucking high.
Hey, it's good though. I mean, I'm numb.
Right? And it's
folks, like, I don't feel a goddamn thing.
It's very physically relaxing.
It really is. I can feel it. Hey, you know what? Someone asked me the other day if I was retarded. What do you think? Do I seem retarded to you?
Retarded?
Like a little touch of the downs.
Well, see now, I wouldn't say retarded, but you know, it's all semantics because I might say you're a little touched.
By the downs. And no, it's not funny. It is not funny. No, making fun of retards is not. No, but someone asked me, is Freckles retarded? And I said, Well, maybe a little bit. I wasn't sure. I'm like, how would you know? You would know. You just smile and you walk by.
Exactly. I would say Freckles is a little special.
She's slow.
She's touched. Hashtag Numb Drops.
Oh. I'm in some sort of void, Carolyn. Carol. Help me, Carol. It's about, I don't know, about 5 in the morning, and I'm just wondering, do you mind if I stay the night? I'm numbed out. No? Now that I'm numb, it's time to hook. Hey, boy. Hey! Looking for a date, big boy? No? Well, fuck you. Love for sale. Oh, love for sale. Hookin' and cookin' with Freckles Riverside.
It's a video.